Legal Docs by Me. Low-cost legal document preparation. No lawyers. Save money. This week on Friday Night Lights, the defending DVL champs returned home to Ralph Watts Stadium. Could the Indians rebound after last week's out-of-league loss? Plus, the Blackhawks open up their season at home. Could they send Villa Park packing in the birdcage? The Rattlers and Knights wrote another chapter in their new rivalry. Could the Shadow Hills ward off a snakebite? Plus, Coachella Valley took their high-flying offense to Palm Desert. Could the Aztecs' stout defense ground the mighty Arabs' air attack? Let's light them up. Friday Night Lights on KMIR starts right now.
You're watching Friday Night Lights on KMIR!
It's Friday night. Time for high school football. KMIR News. Friday Night Lights. Brought to you by General Air Conditioning.
And welcome to Friday Night Lights, brought to you by the General. I'm Julie Bueller. Now, the La Quinta Blackhawks season began tonight. We also have two other teams enjoying their home openers and a couple huge matchups with high-scoring teams and plenty of pride on the line. It was a wild night. Let's get right to the action and the season opener for the La Quinta Blackhawks. Here we have the stadium. It's fondly referred to as the Nest, and the packed student section, well, that's called the Birdcage. And it's not only the home opener, but it's also the first game of the season. Head coach Dan Armstrong, you see there, not exactly that happy. He routinely schedules tough non-league opponents to get his team ready for league play. And Villa Park, the Spartans, they proved to be very tough. The score at the end of the third, 38-7, La Quinta trailing. But the good news, Justin Anderson came alive in the second half, scoring twice. Just not enough. The Blackhawks did surge at the end, but fell 38-23. La Quinta hosts Rancho Mirage next week. And of course, that's going to be a fun one to watch as well. Now, the defending DVL champs, well, they were happy to return to the friendly confines of Ralph Watts Stadium. They went unbeaten there the past 3 years, and can they keep that streak going? That was the big question. Visiting Script Rants boasts a dual attack. Austin Watt with the reception you saw there, and it set up their slot back, Reese Barnhill, breaking through traffic and getting into the end zone. Well, the Indians, of course, they're a team that loves to regroup. They're very tenacious and tough, and just like that, quarterback Damian Stovall Price to Isaiah Scott with the long connection, and the Indians, well, they're on the board. And anyone who knows this team is known for battling. And despite it being a rebuilding year for Palm Springs, they battled through this tough one. A heartbreaker, though. They fall to the Falcons, and the Falcons get the first win at Ralph Watts in 3 years, 27-23, the final. And the Indians take on a tough Murrieta Mesa next week. All right, let's head on over to Indio. The Rajas kicked off their season at Ed White Stadium as well, and I was there a little in the night sampling the food and the spirit. Our own Amy Zimmer was there as well, and here she is with your game recap live in studio. Amy.
Thanks, Julie. Both teams started their season with a win, and one of them is taking a loss. Here we go. Let's jump right to the highlights.
Amy, thank you so much. It was an interesting game out there, and unfortunately the Rajas took the loss. We'll have more from that game a little bit later on. Up next, though, we'll head over to Palm Desert, and we'll see what happened at Rancho Mirage as the Rattlers hosted the Knights. We have a lot more from Friday Night Lights coming up.
Wheel and Jeopardy are making the switch to KMIR beginning September 12th.
After all these years, we've done it! El Pollo Loco's perfected the chicken tender. Marinated all-white meat chicken, seasoned and served with the perfect amount of crispiness. Proof that when you're really good at chicken, you make it look easy. Come try our new chicken tenders. El Pollo Loco!
Everything you're looking for is right here. I'll be here if you need me.
Watching in slow motion as you turn around and say, oh, take my breath away.
Find anything you like?
Yes.
Now is the moment to get the Honda you love. KBB.com's 2016 Best Value brand. Hurry in. The Honda Summer Clearance event ends soon.
Make every day different with the 350 sub of the day. Every day, it's a different 6-inch sub. like sweet onion chicken teriyaki on Monday or turkey breast on Wednesday for just $3.50. Subway, fresh is what we do.
For low-cost legal document preparation, including living trusts, wills, divorce, and incorporations, it's Legal Docs by me, powered by the founders of We the People. Fast, accurate document preparation.
Legal Docs by me. No lawyers, save money.
It's ending. Clearance savings on thousands of new Hondas are almost gone. It's your last chance, and it's happening now during the final days of your Honda dealer's biggest summer clearance ever. Drive off in a new Accord or CR-V and save thousands now with special 0.9% financing and clearance deals on America's best value brand. There's never been a better time to buy a fuel-efficient Honda. Every new Honda is clearance price. The biggest Honda summer clearance ever ends soon. So get to your Coachella Valley Honda dealer today.
I'm Fire, a.k.a. the Hot One. This is my fire-grilled chicken, along with El Pollo Loco's new avocado fajita salad, sides, and churros. It's called the three-course family meal, a.k.a. Whoa, that's a lot of food. Get it while it's hot. El Pollo Loco. Fresh from the grill.
Friday Night Lights on KMIR is brought to you by the General Air Conditioning and Plumbing. Call the General today.
Welcome back to Friday Night Lights. Thanks so much for joining us. Now, coming into this season, Shadow Hills and Coachella Valley, they swapped leagues, but rivalries, they don't care about league realignment. It might be non-league action, but the action on the field was just as heated this year as it was when these teams battled in league. Let's start at the Snake Pit in Rancho Mirage. Now, last year, the Rattlers upset the Knights at Shadow Hills, and they earned a playoff bid because of it. And there's no question that Rattler fans, well, they remember that, but so do the Knights. And you'll be hearing plenty of this because, look here, Marcus Pryor running through traffic, dragging some Knights with him, celebrating with his coach. Looks like he got the best of that deal. But what's a rivalry game without big game-changing plays? And here you have Caleb Wellness picking off David Talley. Knights think maybe they've got some momentum after that turnover. But the Rattlers defense, well, guess what? They came away with a pick of their own. Michael Ramos collects this one and just keeps on going. Into the end zone, touchdown Rattlers, and I'll tell you what, the Rattlers roll with this rivalry 38-21. But the Knights picked up the scoring in the second half. They have a lot to look forward for next week. It's their home opener against Tahquitz. Rancho Mirage is at La Quinta. Now, our next game could go down as the game of the year, and saying that this early, well, it's just remarkable, but that's the kind of game it was at Palm Desert as the Coachella Valley Arabs took on the Aztecs. Here are some stats. Let's just talk about that for a second. Coachella Valley's quarterback Armando Deniz scored 6 total touchdowns. Now, 5 through the air and 1 on the ground, just for good measure. Meanwhile, Palm Desert quarterback Carter Stokes, he threw for two touchdowns, including a 59-yarder to Adrian Lopez. The Aztecs defense did its job, tried to anyways, scoring a couple sacks. It was a crazy back and forth game though, and on the final plays in a dramatic win by the slimmest of margins, the final score 48-47. The mighty Arabs pulled this one out, and they visit Central next week, while the Aztecs, they head to Yucaipa. What an amazing game that was. And it's been a tough start of a season for the Desert Mirage Rams. Now, head coach Jeff Tebluck told us it might be that way. He has a young team, and they have to learn how to win. And that showed up. The halftime score was 48-0 against Banning. The final score for the Rams, stumbling out of the gate, 68-0 the final against Banning. And they're at Holtville next weekend. And of course, don't forget, we'd love to connect with you on social media. Hopefully you can tweet us, text us, or get in touch with us the best way you can. We want to see the best sights and sounds from around the valley every Friday night. Just use the hashtag KMIR Sports, and you can see your posts in the show. Speaking of social media, coming up on Friday Night Lights, brought to you by The General. You voted and we heard you. It's our featured game of the week. Stay tuned.
It's got a striking new exterior, enhanced driving dynamics, and even better fuel efficiency. The 2016 Toyota Prius is here. Now get an incredible $2,000 cash back on a 2016 Prius, or save big with 0 APR for up to 72 months plus $500 bonus cash. Drive home the 2016 Prius today. Your SoCal Toyota dealer makes it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Southern California Edison makes life simpler. We offer convenient ways to pay your bill, plus tools to help you manage usage. If it makes it easier to pay your bill and manage usage, we're on it.
It's big. Supports in times of need. Same with Aladdin, the biggest in bail. No one has lower prices, is faster or more professional. Aladdin Bail Bonds. Bigger because we're better.
Coachella Valley residents have come to rely on Roto-Rooter's excellent service for well over 20 years. Most people think of Roto-Rooter as just clogged drains, but we're more than that. We specialize in faucets, water heaters, water line repairs. We also provide comprehensive maintenance programs for all your commercial needs. We're 24-hour service. Some of the values with our company is that we guarantee all our work.
Call Roto-Rooter, that's the name. And away go troubles down the drain.
Proposition 52 on the November ballot does two good things.
It extends the current Medi-Cal hospital fee, which generates over $3 billion a year in federal matching funds.
They pay for healthcare services for children, seniors, and low-income families.
And Prop 52 prohibits the legislature from diverting this money for other purposes without
a vote of the people.
Two good reasons to keep a good idea working.
Tested, tried, and true. Vote yes on 52.
At Cactus Flower Shoe Salon, we have the widest selection of American-made sandals in Southern California. Fun and friendly atmosphere has drawn raves for over 40 years. Cactus Flower is the home of comfort and foot fashion. Come and find out why we are the most popular shoe store on El Paseo.
Tonight, Fallon has Meg Ryan, Nick Kroll, and John Mulaney all playing Pictionary.
You ready? Meg, we can do this!
Plus magician Dan White and thank you notes. New Fallon tonight. Tonight on set, legendary actor Robert De Niro and NFL great Jerome Bettis. NBC Tonight.
Friday Night Lights on KMIR is brought to you by Yellow Mart, providing the Valley's largest selection of Western wear.
Welcome back to Friday Night Lights. Now, of course, we love to interact with you. So every week we let you vote which game is the Friday Night Lights game of the week. And this week, it looked like the Mighty Arabs and Aztec fans were going to snag that title. But with the last hour surge of voting, the Indio Rajas took the win. Let's head out to Ed White Stadium. After a dominating win over Desert Mirage last week, Raja fans packed the stands for the home opener against 29 Palms. Now, if you haven't been to an Indio game lately, you might not know about their newly anointed band. You've got to check out some of these drum solos that I caught on tape. Very impressive, and of course, as I was enjoying the game, I had to grab a bite to eat, right? And I'm told the Rajas Football Boosters Club makes the best burritos in the valley, so I tested it out myself after talking with an actual Indio grad right there in Rick Gill. And I must say myself, when you go to a Raja game, you've got to score a burrito. I didn't quite get it all in my mouth, but that's all right. They are fantastic. Now, any good high school football game has a good mascot, right? Well, you might be surprised by who's in that suit. How about newly hired Indio principal Derek Lawson? I caught up with him at the game.
Last week, out of the blue, somebody in our school district sent this costume in the district mail addressed to me and the school secretary. So they obviously must have known I'd be crazy enough to wear it. So today I surprised the kids for our first home game, put it on at lunch, and I got mobbed like 200 selfies.
Can you do a cartwheel or any of the other general moves of a mascot without breaking something?
I don't know.
The short answer was no. Now, despite the 4-1 loss, we had a blast, and Raja fans, I'd like to thank you and all those who voted. Only you can decide the Friday Night Lights featured game of the week. So go to KMIR.com or find Friday Night Lights on Facebook and cast your vote for the matchup that you want featured. And of course, I'll look forward to seeing you out there. We had a great time. Now in 8-man football, a couple scores to get you updated with. Desert Chapel loses 74-48 to Hillcrest Christian. Desert Christian loses 37-22 to the Noli Indians. And we have a couple teams that were on the road as well. Desert Hot Springs on the road at Linfield Christian. Final there, 30-25, a tough loss for the Golden Eagles there at Banning next week. Meanwhile, the Lions, after a tough loss last week to the Mighty Arabs, they went to Hemet and 27-13, another tough loss for the Lions. They're home against Heritage next week. And the Saints game was moved to tomorrow, so Xavier Prep still playing at St. Monica, but that game will be tomorrow. Now coming up, which athlete made Player of the Night? Up next, our Friday Night Lights Player of the Week. We have more for you. Stay tuned.
Closed captioning. Brought to you by Palm Springs Nissan, where you get service, selection, and savings all in one.
The difference at Mattress Showroom is they didn't try and sell me a mattress. They found the right one for me, and I ended up saving a lot of money at Mattress Showroom.
Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
If you're trying to lose weight and are tired of not seeing results, then Healthy Self is the answer. Healthy Self is not a diet, it's a physician-guided program that teaches you how to manage your weight without giving up the foods you love. With unlimited weekly consultations, our dedicated weight loss team will be there to guide you in our life-changing programs that will teach you to eat healthy on your own. Healthy Self, we are your weight loss solution, so stop dieting and start living.
It's the final days of Nissan's Bottom Line Summer Event. Now save big with 0% for up to 72 months on 13 models and no payments for 90 days. Plus, get up to $3,000 bonus cash or save up to $3,750 on the 2016 Altima. This Labor Day weekend is your last chance to get big model year-end savings. Hurry, 0% financing, no payments for 90 days, and $3,000 bonus cash ends soon.
Hi, I'm Dennis. Welcome to Palm Desert Kitchens.
A dream kitchen is warm and inviting, casual yet comfortable. Whether it's contemporary or old world, Asian, European, or distinctively American, a timeless design from the professionals at Palm Desert Kitchens can be just what you need to create the kitchen of your dreams.
Palm Desert Kitchens, because an exceptional design is timeless.
Call today for your free in-home consultation.
It's Mattress Showroom's Labor Day mattress sale. On now. Save up to 70%. It's a tax-free holiday.
Mattress Showroom. Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
Player of the Week is brought to you by Mai Tai in La Quinta, home of the Spicy Noodle Challenge.
Friday Night Lights! 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 Friday Night Lights!
It was a great night out there, and of course, welcome back. Friday Night Lights is proud to present our Player of the Week, brought to you by Mai Tai in La Quinta, and I was at that Spicy Noodle Challenge. It was amazing. And this week, how could we not pick the young man who led the Mighty Arabs in an amazing barnstorming game? Congratulations to Coachella Valley High School's own Armando Deniz. He's through for, get this, 5 touchdowns and added another one on the ground just for good measure. Now, just for the record, let's remember what happened last week when he threw for 330 yards and 3 passing touchdowns against the Lions. It was an incredible game tonight. The Mighty Arabs get the win, and of course, Armando Deniz gets our Player of the Week with his very impressive performance. Now, KMIR and Mai Tai in La Quinta would love to congratulate our Athlete of the Week. And if you'd like to vote, or if you'd like to let us know who you think deserves that honor, then do so by shooting us a hashtag or a Facebook message. Find us on Facebook at Friday Night Lights. That'll do it for us. For everyone here, I want to thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next Friday.